All right, let's dive in. We're heading to Kraków in Poland. And look, this isn't just another city that feels like a museum. No way. This is a place where history is, well, it's alive. It's breathing, right alongside this incredible modern energy.
And just so you know, this is a Peter on Tour exclusive deep dive into Kraków.
So, what makes this city just so different? Well, I like to call it temporal layering. Think about it. Kraków was the only major Polish city to get through World War II without its historic heart being totally destroyed. So what you get is this incredible mashup. You've got 14th century Gothic walls bumping up against these gorgeous Renaissance courtyards, all while the buzz of the 21st century is happening all around you. So over the next 3 days, we're going to see exactly how the past isn't just history here. It's literally the present.
All right, day one. We're starting our journey right in the symbolic heart of the city, the Old Town. This is where we're going to dig into the stories of Polish kings and the legends that, believe it or not, you can still feel today.
First stop, Wawel Castle. It's this amazing complex sitting up on a limestone hill, just looking out over everything. And the architecture itself, it tells a story. You can literally see these tough, defensive 14th century Gothic walls right beside these absolutely stunning 16th century Renaissance courtyards. It's like you're watching Poland's whole mindset shift from we need to build a fortress to a time of real confidence in art. And yeah, this is the spot. This is where the nation's kings were crowned.
But right underneath all that royal pomp and circumstance, there's a myth, a legend. They say this cave system, called the Dragon's Den, was the lair of a terrifying dragon. And this isn't just some kid's fairy tale, you know? It's one of the founding stories of Kraków, weaving this ancient bit of folklore right into the royal history of the place. How cool is that? Okay, from the castle, let's head down to the main market square. You can't miss St. Mary's Basilica. It dominates the skyline. Now, take a look at its 2 towers. See how one's taller than the other? That's on purpose. And the whole story starts way up in that taller tower, all the way back in 1241. A watchman up there spots the Mongol army coming, and he does what he's supposed to do. He sounds the alarm.
But he was struck by an arrow right in the middle of his call. And here's the incredible part. To this day, every single hour on the hour, a real live trumpeter plays that same melody. It's called the Hynal Mariaki from the top of that tower. And every single time, it cuts off abruptly on that exact same broken note. It's not a recording, it's a living, breathing ritual that connects everyone standing in that square today directly back to that moment of crisis centuries ago. Now for day 2, we're going to make a really big shift. We're moving away from the grandeur of kings and legends to confront some of the most profound and frankly difficult parts of Polish and human history. We're about to journey into places of incredible sorrow, but also astonishing faith.
And look, we need to be very, very clear about this. A visit to Auschwitz-Birkenau, it's not like anything else you'll ever do. This isn't tourism, it's not sightseeing, it's an act of remembrance. It's a pilgrimage to a preserved crime scene, a place that absolutely demands your quiet respect and honestly some emotional preparation.
This is Auschwitz to Birkenau. Those are the tracks that brought over 1 million souls here. The place itself, it just communicates through its sheer, staggering size and the heavy, heavy weight of what happened right on this ground. It forces you to confront a part of history that's both absolutely necessary and just deeply, deeply unsettling.
From that profound darkness, our journey shifts. We're going to a different kind of depth now. But this one is about creation. When you first get to the Wieliczka salt mine, it looks pretty unassuming from the outside. But what's hiding just beneath this simple entrance? Well, it's an incredible testament to 700 years of hard work, artistry, and unwavering faith.
So we go down 135 meters underground into a world literally carved from salt. For 700 years, miners weren't just digging out salt here, they were creating an entire subterranean world. You'll be walking through these raw, kind of rugged mining tunnels, and then bam! You turn a corner and suddenly you're face to face with these breathtaking works of art, sculpted from the very rock they were digging.
And the absolute heart of the mine is the Chapel of St. Kinga. I'm talking a full-on underground cathedral. And what's just mind-blowing is that this wasn't ordered by some king or bishop. No, this was carved by the miners themselves. It took them over 30 years, and they did it in their free time. Every single thing you see, the altars, the floor tiles, even the incredible chandeliers, it's all salt. It's just this astonishing act of pure faith, creating something so beautiful deep, deep inside the earth.
All right, for our final day, the energy is going to shift completely. We're diving into the vibrant, modern pulse of the city. We're going to explore a neighborhood that just perfectly embodies this story of tragedy, memory, and an absolutely incredible creative rebirth.
Welcome to Kazimierz. Now, for 5 centuries, this district was the vibrant heart of Jewish life in Poland. Then, after the absolute devastation of the Holocaust, it became a quiet place, heavy with memory. But then something amazing happened. Starting around the 1990s, it was reborn. Today, it is buzzing with creative energy. We're talking hundreds of cafes, clubs, and galleries, a vibrant present layered right on top of its profound historical soul.
But that rebirth doesn't mean the past is forgotten. Not at all. Just across the river, you'll find Ghetto Heroes Square. And these empty chairs, it's such a powerful, haunting memorial. Each one represents the furniture, the belongings just left behind when the residents of the Krakow ghetto were deported. It's a memorial that's also a public space, so it kind of forces you to confront that history, even as you're living in the present moment.
And this is the heart of modern Kazimierz at night, Plak Naui. It is absolutely buzzing with energy. And the thing to do here, the local ritual, is to grab a zabiakanka. It's Poland's famous open-faced sandwich. It's way more than just street food, though. It's really the taste of the neighborhood's modern vibe. And yeah, that price tag, somewhere between 20 and 35 zloty, that's a little slice of the 2026 reality you'll be stepping right into.
So you've seen the layers, right? The incredible depth of Krakow. If you want to experience this for yourself, especially with how popular it's going to be in 2026, planning ahead is, well, it's not just a good idea anymore, it's absolutely essential.
Okay, this timeline lays out the key booking windows for you, but let me give you the single most important takeaway. If you're going in the summer, you have to book your Auschwitz tour at least 2 months in advance. Seriously, tickets are gone 6 to 8 weeks out. That is not a suggestion, folks. It's the absolute key to making sure you can experience this essential and, yes, difficult part of the journey.
You see, Krakow doesn't just ask you to look at its history from behind a velvet rope. It actually invites you to walk right through it. From its medieval roots to its modern heartbeat, the whole city is like a living conversation happening across centuries. So the real question isn't just what you're going to see, it's how are you going to experience its incredible layers of time.
And to turn all this inspiration into your actual trip, you'll want to head over to peterontour.com. We've got the detailed 2026 logistical guide and the full itinerary waiting for you. Honestly, it has everything you need to navigate the city, from the latest pricing to all the best transport tips.